my high. I'm so glad at the day I said yes, I do. You've given me so much love, although it's just a journey. I'm a ride or die with you.
Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, streamers from all over the world, wherever it is that you are watching me from. Welcome to Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT on Star Time is where we had. But then you can always stream up on us on all our social media platforms. We are there on the YouTube, we're there on the Facebook, Instagram, X. All you got to do is type Western Spring Television and we are going to be in your faces with our amazing content. Welcome to Inside Marriage. Yes, the Inside Marriage space is a place where we get to talk about everything that happened in the world of marriages. Yes, this program is not just for the married alone, it is even for the singles as well, because you gotta know what you are bargaining for. You got to know what you are getting yourself into. And we're not trying to scare anyone here. We're trying to let you know that marriage involves hard work. It's not just the saying the yes, I do part. It's because it entails hard work, consistency, and of course, you got to be determined to do this for the rest of your life. So once again, welcome to Inside Marriage. Take a deep breath. Sit down, relax, and listen, because today we're going to be delving into a particular matter that a lot of people don't even know, a lot of couples don't even know what it feels like in that particular space. Yes, I am your regular host on the show. My name is Ajibike and Johnny Ojo, aka the Screen Diva. And remember, we don't have this on the television segment alone. We have it on our radio station too, Rave 91.7 FM. Every Monday, we talk about marriage palaver. We drop it like it is hot. And today, I mean, I have my discussant well seated. Wow, it's been a long time she came on this set. And today, she's seated right here, ready to say it as it is. And that is what Western Spring Television is all about. Let me just get into the business of today. Madam Zobia. Ha ha! It's so good to have you. Good evening, Mama.
Good evening. I'm happy to be here once again.
I like that. Did you miss being on the show?
Of course I did.
I know you did.
And I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too. Welcome back on board.
Thank you.
Yeah, she had to take a deep breath, a deep break, because there was reasons for that. But welcome back. It's so good to have you.
Thank you.
Pastor K, how are you doing?
Very fine, thank you.
Good to have you.
Thank you so much. And let me compliment you. You look traditional. Let me use the word traditional.
I like that. Thank you. My name is Ajibike. So, I mean, sometimes I just got to represent my name, irrespective of all the crews and tottery. I'm still a typical Yoruba girl with a touch of foreign and a blend of Owafi. That is on the radio, but I'm here. Yes. I'm the screen diva. You look very nice too.
Thank you so much.
You know, I don't know, men, when they appear in black and white, it makes a statement. Madam Zobe, you agree to that?
Yeah, I do.
Black is a statement. White is a statement.
And the dark-skinned man is a more statement.
You know, you know, we were having this conversation before we came on air. I was like, when women are praying, we go down on our knees and we're like, God, I need a tall, dark, and handsome man. Tall, dark, and handsome man. I was like, what did you add?
She added with money.
You added rich.
Tall, dark, and handsome, rich.
No, can we not start with a rich, tall, dark, and handsome man? And that is who Pastor K is. Shout out to you, Pastor K. Please spread the money after the show. Welcome on board. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Today, we're going to be discussing something. We want you to sit back, relax, and listen. Listen, on this space, everybody gets to learn, unlearn, relearn, all at the same time, because marriage entails a whole lot of hard work, whether you're ready for it or not. In as much as you dabble into it, you got to be ready. Let's go on this short break, and when we come back, we're going to be dropping our topic for today. Don't go anywhere.
You are the love of my life, the apple of my eye. I'm so glad at the day I said yes, I do. You've given me so much love, although it's just a journey. I'm a ride or die with you.
Okay, so welcome back to the show. It is still Inside Marriage. My name is Ajibike Anjorin Ojo. And of course, I've got Madam Zobia well seated right here. And I've got Pastor K seated handsomely on a seat. Guys, okay, let us talk. Okay, Madam Zobia, don't do because I've never done the topic for today. I just do already. Today we're going to be talking about intimacy in marriage. Okay, and we brought this because a lot of couples feel when we speak about intimacy, we're just talking about sex alone. Pastor K, what's your definition for intimacy in a marriage? I want to start with you.
Let's pick it from the word being intimate.
Okay.
Close, affectionate.
Hmm.
Let me use the word loving.
Close, affectionate, and loving. That is your definition for intimacy. Okay, Madam Zobia, what about you? Let's go.
I'll borrow from him close,
Okay.
openness, truthfulness, and uprightness. It brings intimacy.
That truthfulness is.
Yes, that's what I said.
Truthfulness.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Okay.
Openness, truthfulness, uprightness, and close. That's what brings intimacy in marriage.
Closeness.
Yes.
Truthfulness. Madam Zobia,
Openness.
openness. Madam Zobia, I'm going to start with you because on our last week edition, we spoke about secrecy, privacy in marriages. I mean, it has gotten to a stage. I mean, we hear over time that couples should be 100% opened in marriages. And today we are saying that if you have to be totally intimate with your partner,
You
there
have
has
to be totally
that
open.
openness. Now, talk to me. Do we still have openness in marriages? And does it work in marriages?
Openness in marriages, it works, but there is a clause to it.
Okay, talk to us.
Women, I want to talk from my own perspective now as a woman. And when it comes to marriage, I think I've had experience that could, tutor people. So women go into marriage with their spirit, soul, and body. Because when a woman loves, she loves blindly.
She loves for real.
For real. And once she's heartbroken, when she moves back, it becomes a problem being in that position once again.
Wow.
So that means women go into marriage with their full chest, as in they'll be open to the extent of telling you things you don't even want to know. Maybe things you didn't ask them, the husband now. Now, when a woman is very open to the husband, at a particular point in time, I've seen it happen. What you told your husband, you're trying to be open, you're trying to be truthful, you're trying to show that this is the real you. When there is a problem, he turns back and uses those things you told him
Against you.
That is what gives back to secrecy in marriage.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty.
When I tell him now, when there's issue, use it against me, it's better I keep it to myself. So openness in marriage makes the marriage strong.
Okay.
Makes it sweet. Makes it enjoyable.
Okay.
But the moment there is a disappointment,
that moment, okay.
the moment there's a disappointment, there's one thing men don't know about women. The Bible said women are the weaker sex. But nature says men are the weaker sex.
Pastor K, do you agree with this, that men are the weaker sex?
It depends on the angle you are looking at.
We are going to come back to that. Continue, Madam Zobia.
So there are things that women can assimilate more than men. A woman will hear something and keep it to herself.
Okay.
A man will hear and he will flare up. You understand?
Okay.
So when a woman confides in her husband and tells him her pain and try to open up to her husband, trying to make the marriage to be very intimate.
Okay.
And the man is pushing her away by pretending to be very busy.
That's another one.
Yes, pretending to be very busy. Maybe because he's looking at somebody somewhere, because men are polygamous in nature.
Yes, so they say.
And now when the woman now decides to, okay, since he's not giving me attention, let me retire. It will be difficult to pull her out.
Wow, I don't know about you viewers, but I really did miss Madam Zobia on the show. I've not had this flavor in a while. Okay, Pastor K.
I think I want to commend that she's very real.
I love that. Okay, shout out to you, Madam Zobia.
Now, I think this thing shouldn't be a gender thing, because the experience you said you had now, I've had several too, on the side of the men.
Okay.
Men that came into marriage with not just their chest, no, their whole body, trusting the woman and giving their whole to the marriage, but they were betrayed because the person they were playing with was they came in as a rookie or as rookies, and they were playing with pros. Now, when it comes to this issue of intimacy in marriage, I would like us to pick it from the place of accountability.
Okay.
Now, from little things, there was a story of a guy I heard. Now, he believes where he came from, where he was brought up. When you give them, for example, let's say 1,000 naira, and he's going out with 1,000 naira, every kobo he spends, he comes home to tell the mother.
Okay.
Oh, I spent 200 naira to buy egg roll, 50 naira for korope, this for this. That's accountability.
Okay.
Now, this guy got married, and he believes he has to do the same too.
To his wife.
To his woman,
wife.
yeah.
And he comes home to tell the wife, oh, I bought this, I did this. And the wife says, don't bother. It's just 1,000 naira. That 1,000 naira is small to you, but the accountability is greater than the amount of the money we are talking of.
Okay.
So when you tell him not to bother with the 1,000 naira, he won't bother with the
when it comes to me, okay.
He won't bother with the 1 million. Do you understand?
Okay.
So in little things, that's where these things happen.
Okay.
So like I said earlier, agreeing with her, there's need for openness in marriage.
Okay.
You know, last week we were discussing about privacy and secrecy.
Yes, sir, right.
And I concluded, let me not say we concluded because you might not have agreed with me, but I concluded because of some things that we have seen happening in marriages that
you can't be
fully
totally open
because knowing the partner you are dealing with, there's some information you will give that might wreck that person.
Yeah.
So you keep some of them, because those days they used to say that those men of them, there were some secrets that they kept or took to their grave.
Yes.
That was after their demise or their death that
some of them
were
come
discovered.
out.
Yeah. So, but I believe if you have a balanced man, if you got married to someone that is of the same school of thought with you, of course you can enjoy your marriage with no problem. You understand?
Yes,
so
right.
That's what I believe.
Okay. This is beautiful, Madam Zobia. Welcome back.
Thank
So
you.
the show feels so
Welcome
good to
back.
have you. You know, on here, like I keep saying it, week in, week out. We're here to learn, relearn, and just learn all the way. You don't until the day you die. That is the day you stop learning.
Yeah.
And it's a different ball game when it comes to the world of marriages. Okay, so right now, Pastor K, I want to ask you this. When we speak about openness in marriages, Madam Zobia has said it like from the woman's perspective. When a woman comes in there, once she gets her heart broken, like you're not a man that can be 100% open with, she gets laid back.
Okay.
Now, to you, what's really when it comes to intimacy, what is that paramount thing do you think couples should look up to?
We spoke about trust the other time.
Okay.
Now I'm coming back there now. For example, a couple, man and woman.
Okay.
From the very first day you got married, there's this place of opening up yourself to your partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are some things people preach it now that there were some things you did in your past.
Okay.
You shouldn't tell.
In
Your
the present.
spouse.
Yeah, you shouldn't tell him. And the same thing for the man. But the truth is, if I discover that there were some things about you that you didn't tell me,
Okay.
and we're already inside the marriage, I can't fully trust you again. Yes. So I believe if we are coming to bear this thing open to ourselves, let's
Okay.
be open.
Okay.
And the person you're opening, that's why it said that marry your kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, marry your kind.
Okay.
If you marry a forgiving person, now that was in your past. We are
Everybody
starting
has
on
a
it.
past.
Yes, everybody has a past.
Yes, right.
We're starting on a clean slate now. So let this shit be clean. Well, the man you slept with the man before we met.
Yeah.
Not after we met. Do you understand?
Okay.
So I believe for any marriage to fully work when it comes to this topic we are looking at, everybody should bear it open.
Every couple.
Every couple should bear it open.
Okay.
I believe that.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Pastor K. Right now, we want to share. I'm going to be sharing a story of a particular couple, and I want us to delve into it. Okay, let us have our first story for today. Our first instance, actually, we want to talk about intimacy in marriage. I'm going to be reading this. Okay, my husband and I have been married for 10 years. 5 years into our marriage, when I called my husband to check on him to know his whereabouts, he says, I'm choking him. And he had to saying, a wife doesn't necessarily have to know her husband's whereabouts at all times. Then I asked myself, how do I build intimacy with my husband if I don't have the liberty to ask his whereabouts? Okay, this is a story of a woman, a wife, actually. So now tell me, I'm going to start with you, Pastor K, before she adds up to it. When did it come to a stage where men feel like a woman as the weaker vessel, as we have been meant to be, you know, like we don't have to know where a man, my husband is at a particular, where do you think that is coming from? Are you trying to protect your wife? And is it a crime for a woman to want to be intimate with a husband like that?
I believe that story that you brought up just now,
Okay.
For me, is not a good story.
It's not a good story. Okay.
The man didn't do well there.
Why is that?
Why? This is your partner. In fact, in the constitution of the country,
Okay.
if anything happens to you, the first person they will pick up is that woman.
The wife, yeah.
If anything happens to the man, to the first person to be picked up, should be that man or
Okay.
that woman.
Okay.
Vice versa. You understand? So why shouldn't this person know your whereabouts? Now, the place of you're choking me, you're not choking me, or do video call, that means there's something you're hiding.
Okay.
It's both for the man and the woman too.
Okay.
Because I have cases like that, okay, this man wants to be intimate with this lady. You know, there are men that love, they call it PDA, public display of affection. You want to walk down to maybe to the junction and you want your wife to go with you. Let's just walk together.
Isn't that intimacy though?
No, that's sweet. That should be it.
I call that physical intimacy.
But the person is like, no, go yourself, go on your own. Or you're going to church and you want, go ahead, I'll meet you. You understand? There's something wrong somewhere. Perhaps when it comes to the case of men, maybe, there was a case that happened some time ago. A pastor that came online and was talking about the wife, that the wife was no longer appealing to him. Yeah, he said it. He said it was no longer appealing to him, and he brought up a case where he had to go report the woman to her mentor, and the mentor called on the woman, and the mentor started begging the pastor, don't be angry, this and that, and had to call the woman to talk to her, to do things. I don't believe in such stories. Your wife is no longer appealing to you. What is making her no longer appealing to you?
There's something.
There's something somewhere. If there's an error, maybe the woman is not dressing well or something is not good about her, you tell her and help her to be appealing to you.
Okay.
Do you understand? So the mentor calling the woman or begging you is out of place for me. Do you understand? So there are cases like that maybe the woman does not dress well. You want to go out, you don't want her to follow you. You understand? Help her to dress well. So that happens when these people are not friends.
But in the case of this story,
yeah, in the case of this story now,
Yes.
this woman is saying, I'm calling him and he's telling me
I want
I'm
to check up
choking
on my
him.
husband, yes.
You should have the right to check up on your husband anytime.
okay, now you need to make this very clear because inside marriage is for couples who do not even know their rights from wrongs. Trust me, a lot of these husbands, wives, even do these things and they don't have an idea like they are wrong.
It is wrong or right.
Do you understand?
Let me give you an example.
Thank you so
I'm a
much.
pastor now.
Okay.
I have women that are congregants with me in church.
Yeah.
You understand? Now I'm talking to a woman now and her phone rings. And I'm asking her, who is on the call? You know, most times before their pastors, they don't want to pick. They'll say,
they kind of
continue, sir. You understand? Because of respect. I, for one, once it's your husband, or if it is your husband,
You gotta
I tell
pick it
you
up.
to pick it up. Because for me, your husband should be more respected than even the pastor you're talking to. Because I'm a man, so I have a wife. Do you understand?
Yes,
I don't
right.
want my wife to be before someone and I'm calling and she's not picking. She's telling me I'm before my boss and I can't pick. No. It's not right. If your boss has respect for marriage, your boss is a man to a woman, so you should know, oh, that's your husband. Pick. Because
That's right.
there might be an emergency that I need you for at that time.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
You understand? And I'm calling my wife and she's not picking. And after like 3 hours or 2 hours, she's now sending me a message. Babe,
sorry.
I missed your call. What's that?
Okay.
There's a problem somewhere. So it's your right to have your husband's full attention and your wife's full attention as at whenever you need it.
Okay, I love this one, you know. So, should in case any man is doing this out there and you are a married man and your wife is probably calling to know your whereabouts, we are hearing from the studios of here right now, Western Spring Television, that it is a no-no. Every man should be accountable, and
To his
even the
wife.
woman. So, Madam Zobia, a woman like this reports this case to you. I keep sending the message to my husband, and he told me I am choking him. Where do you think this is coming from? As a man, where do you think this could be coming from? In his head, though.
It depends on what the man means to be choking.
Okay.
You know, there are some women, they are over possessive.
Is that such a bad thing?
Where are you? I'm at work.
Okay.
It's enough done. Oh yeah, put the phone on video.
Okay.
I want to see if actually you're at work.
Okay, no woman should overdo
that?
things. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
If he says he's at the mechanic, believe him that he's at the mechanic.
Copy that.
Okay? If you start suspecting, you know, I saw something says for those that go to their husband's phone, you know, some women do that.
Yes, right.
That said, going into your husband's phone is just like peeling anytime you cut an onion. When you slice an onions, you tear. When you go into your husband's phone, you will tear. What you are looking for. Yoruba said,
Oh, Marrige, okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
So when you call your husband, he's leaving for work. Maybe you don't have work, right? You call him
Okay.
and he says, I'm at work. And give him space. Give him space.
Okay.
If your husband complains that you're choking him, give him space.
Okay.
Don't choke him. Marriage is not all about choking. It's not about being over possessive. It's not about being monitoring. You're not a monitoring spirit, for crying out loud.
Okay.
If you don't have a job, do busy yourself.
Okay.
Example, a woman calls her husband. Nah, good morning, fine. Later on, you call again. And that's a piece of, what is it? What? You already, he's sounding, you're disturbing him. Like he said, marry your type. Marry the kind of man that will understand you and that you will understand.
Okay. You see, Pastor Ken made a statement last week, and I had to speak on it because a lot of married couples, a lot of couples now, let me say that, like we talk about red flags, marry your type, you said. And I told you, I said, some persons didn't get to marry their types.
Yeah.
Olajulo Day, sensitization is here now, and we are getting this awareness that, okay, you should marry your type. These are what they call red flags. Some sets of persons don't know what it feels like to have red flags when they were cutting. Okay, so let's just say, like, if you marry your type, you're lucky. If you didn't, please sit down.
Do you
and
know what
listen
leads
to inside marriage?
What leads to you not marrying your type?
Tell us before we go.
Desperation.
Desperation?
Yes.
Why do I want to disagree with that? Okay, right now we want to take a video. There is a woman in this video. She spoke about another way men feels like it is intimacy, but it is not intimacy. I would love to have the video. A woman had this thing to say about couples, grudges, and blah. Exactly. I would love to have that video. Don't go anywhere. Just listen to this, and we'll come back to it. Okay.
So, what are some common challenges that married couples face in maintaining intimacy, and how can we overcome them? I'll tell you one for sure. Try not to keep grudges for too long. Offense, bitterness, anger, silent treatment, all of those things drain your marriage. It drains your marriage. It sucks the life out of your marriage. And once you allow it to go on and on for too long, it will definitely kill your intimate moments. You will not be able to find that place where the both of you start to connect again. It will feel like you're trying to rebuild it all over again. Whenever you have grudges, whenever there are issues, treat it on the spot. Don't let it linger for too long. Bitterness, offenses, silent treatments, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, not talking to each other. It kills the fire. It kills the fire. Avoid it. Avoid it by all means.
Okay, I decided to drop this video. Do you know why? Because there are some men who believe that if you don't really punish her, like give her that silent treatment, you know, like not talk to her, she might not feel remorse. We have men that I'm not going to eat her food just to punish her for whatever offense that she has committed. Now, I want to ask you this. I don't want to stop, because it's the agenda. He definitely has something to say about it. So I want to go with you, Madam Zobia. Don't you think that's enough reason, like, for a man to want to deal with his wife? Like, I need to put, so that you can understand the gravity of the offense you have committed.
I wonder what the offense could be for a man that said, I love you, to want to punish you. You know, we all underwent that system in the beginning of the marriage.
Okay.
When, you know, we learn every day.
That's right.
And like we grow. You know, the more you grow, the more you want to be yourself.
That's true.
You want to educate yourself by yourself.
Yes, right.
You know, that's why I told you that women go into marriage with everything.
I agree with that.
You understand?
Okay.
There's something you don't even see it to be an offense. And the man picks offense. And we are told that the easiest way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Okay.
And now you take your time to cook, and your husband is angry, and he says he's not going to eat.
Okay.
And you go down begging the man. Now, please eat. You're begging. And he's ignoring you. You know, sometimes there are men that have PhD in malice keeping. They could stay in that house with you for like 1 week. Good morning, sir.
Trying to teach her a lesson.
Good morning, sir. He will not respond.
Trying to teach her a lesson.
And he feels he's teaching you a lesson.
Okay.
He's pushing you away.
He's pushing his wife.
Yes, he's pushing the wife away. The intimacy is dying. And by the time she finds succor in somebody else.
By chance.
Either by
Or by mistake.
By mistake or anyhow. she pours out her heart and somebody is ready to listen. And she will not start looking at the one at home that, I don't know. She starts comparing. And problems start setting in.
Okay, thank you so much. Pastor K. Okay. Pastor K, you're an Ekiti man, right?
Yeah.
And I understand. Full blown. And I understand Ekiti men and their strong head and what of you, you know. But shout out to all the Ekiti men though. Okay, Pastor K, is this a good way? In as much as we have our individual differences, and you know, is this a good way to punish a woman? Like, I really want her to feel the pain.
Wonder what she could have done.
It's not a good way
to
punish either the man or the woman.
Okay.
Because you know, when it comes to punishment now,
yes, right.
I've heard from a woman that said, when your husband offends you the first time, deal with him so that he doesn't repeat it. From a woman. Now, let me explain something to you. See, there are, in every human being you see, there are sheep and there are goats.
Okay, I agree with that.
A goat is one that you want to punish the first time and it will come back to repeat that same thing. So this is not gender-based now. Both the man and the woman, some of them put this to work. They will tell you, you must do this thing so that she doesn't take you for a fool or he doesn't take you for a fool.
Okay.
That's why you see some men go to that level. So they believe that, okay, by the time I tell her I'm not eating her food, she would, because she loves me, she will come to beg me, or you withdraw, for women that don't work, finance or funds from them, so they don't have a choice but to come beg.
Okay.
Now, let's flip the coin now.
Okay.
You have women that, okay, he has offended me, and as a result, I'm not going to talk to him. I'm going to weaponize sex. Do you understand?
Okay.
So when you do that, just like you said, you are pushing the woman away. The same way too, you are pushing
the man
away.
There was a story I saw online. A couple, the man and the wife, they had an issue before going to bed, and they were not talking to each other.
Okay.
So in the middle of the night, the wife was trying to get the man's attention. She was calling him. He didn't answer. In fact, he carried his pillow. Yes, she had crisis. Carried his pillow and went to another room. And from there, he went to work. The woman was asthmatic. So she had crisis, no help. The guy went to work, came back in the evening before he noticed that the wife was gone. Just simple help of just
give me my inhaler.
Now this is I have a friend that said to me, the woman said they made it a point of duty in their home that we don't sleep on any problem.
Yeah.
Regardless, we are fighting, we don't sleep on any problem.
Okay.
Now, there are couples you see again. There was a woman that told me that, okay, I'm fighting with my husband, but that doesn't concern food. That doesn't concern sex.
Yes,
they devise that within themselves. And it has helped them over time. But when you come to some Christian homes, we know so much in the Bible, and all of a sudden you are fighting, I don't want to talk to you. And this one is praying separately, this one is praying separately. And you are confusing the children. So that lingers for a month, 2 months. So it's not about the gender, it's about the people themselves, the people in this marriage. Some people, I came up with this. I said, if you are the peaceful type, you know, there are men that like that go to beg their wives. Yes, I know men like that. They are the ones that go to beg their wives. And the women see it as this man is a weakling man.
No, he's being peaceful.
Now, if you go, if you go to the internet now, they call such men finished men. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. So they don't want to be called finished men too. So they want to stand up for themselves. So while at that, a damage occurs. So when you have such men that go to beg every time, I've seen one before. He came to me and he was talking to me and he was saying, he said, my friends call me a finished man. And I told him, I said, see, you are not the one with the problem. I said, you are a well-raised man. This person you are dealing with is the damaged one. Are you getting it?
Okay.
So the damaged ones now make you that you are saying to be thinking you are the one with the problem.
So what does a spouse do with a damaged partner?
I'm a pastor.
Okay.
Let them go for counseling, because at some point, some of these damaged people, they don't get better. Do you understand?
Do not get better.
So I don't want to say go your separate ways. So that's why I said let them go for counseling.
Okay, Pastor K, hold on that thought. Okay, so I found this video. This one we just spoke about a couple who's probably checking up on the spouse, and we could call this like an emotional kind of intimacy, right?
Yeah.
Because when your emotions is invested in your spouse. Okay, so right now I want us to go on another video. I want us to watch this particular video. Okay, no, an instance rather of a spouse that has problem with a sexual intimacy. Yes, we have another story, and I really want us to talk about it before we go on our break. There is this story of a spouse. I think there was no sex before marriage, and there was problem in that marriage, and right now we got it on our TV screen. A year into my marriage, every time I go out with my wife, she's all lovey-dovey with me. When any of our parents come around, she is all sweet with me. Sadly, when we get in bed, she goes from sweet to sour. She's either tired or not interested. She went as far as one day to tell me I can always get it elsewhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be her. If she cannot meet my sexual needs. I don't have eyes for other women, but now I do not excite her. I don't know what to do. There was no sex before marriage. Now, is this what I get? Now, we're talking about intimacy, remember, Pastor K. Yeah, and we're just trying to emphasize on the types of intimacy that we have.
Sexual.
I mean, we have the emotional, intimacy. Now, I want to go sexual. Now, and it has been preached that there is no sex before marriage in some cases.
Okay.
It almost feels like you're going to go against that. Are you going to go against that, Pastor K? Morally? But in this case, what does such a man do? I mean, you're married already. Two shall come together and they shall become one. And all of a sudden, your wife is a problem in the marriage. You read the story, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, tell me, how does this man handle this form of sexual intimacy?
Now, let me be practical here. As a pastor, that was what you preached the other time. It is said that there should be no sex before marriage. Now, we've had cases like this. Cases. Not one, not two, not three, not 10. Married couples, Christian couples, tongue speaking with this kind of problem. Now, when you ask all of them, a greater percentage of them, let's say 9 over 10, will tell you no sex before marriage.
Okay.
So they didn't know the sexual ability of their partners.
Okay.
We had cases of he was asking for sex too much. Now, too much now is like maybe 3 or 4 times in a month. It's too much. Yes. And the woman was complaining. We've had cases of the woman saying, I don't like sex.
So what does a man do in a scenario like this?
In a scenario like this, what we advise as pastors is for them to go for counseling. And you'll be praying for them.
Oh, God.
No, wait, let me land. Now, if I have counseled people in marriage, that when we start counseling, when we get to sex, you would think I'm not born again. But Jesus did not die for me, because we need to discuss this thing. Do you understand? Because we shy away from some of these things.
And it causes problems.
They are the things causing problem in marriage.
Okay.
But most of the problem in marriage are either finance or sex. So when you are in this kind of situation, you came in as a rookie. And this is what you have found yourself to be in. The best bet for me is to please go for counseling. I can't say otherwise.
Madam Zobia, what do you have to say on this case?
This is a pastor here with us.
Yes.
And he says no sex before marriage.
Okay.
Anyway, forgive me, Lord.
Okay.
Forgive me, Lord.
I will be of the opinion that before you buy,
Mm.
test what you want to.
Okay. All right.
You know, there was a day we came for unscripted.
Ladies unscripted.
Ladies unscripted.
Okay.
Then, and the rave guys gathered under the parking booth there. They were arguing seriously. And then I said, Madam Sobia, come. We know you are, you know this more than us.
Okay.
This is that. Do you support sex before marriage? I said 100%.
Like they should test the merchandise.
If there was sex before marriage, this will not come up. How would a woman tell the husband, you can go and get it elsewhere?
Yeah, I'm not
it mustn't be
interested.
what if that elsewhere results to a child? You're pushing the man away.
Okay.
You're making him look as if he made a wrong choice in marriage.
Okay.
And the Pastor K will still stand on the pulpit and tell the youth in his church,
don't test the merchandise.
Abstain from sex before marriage. And this issue will come up tomorrow. Won't that man blame Pastor K for teaching him sex after marriage?
Okay.
I mean, let's be truthful here.
Let's be practical here.
No, let me say
Okay,
this.
Pastor K wants to
let
add
me
up
say
to
this.
that.
Now, there are some things we don't preach on that pulpit.
Huh.
Now, because of the things I've seen, the cases I've seen,
Okay.
it got to a point that those practical things that we've seen, challenged me. That there's this guy sitting before me, and he's complaining of the same thing. He's not yet married. What do I tell this guy? Do I tell this guy, don't test? Because leave some people say it might not be sex before marriage. Now. It might not even be sex. It might be that you've not lived together. Not cohabited together.
You don't know whether the man is snoring. You don't know whether the lady farts.
You don't know exactly. You don't know this
right.
You don't know if she's dirty.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because most times when you see her, you meet her outside. She has put on and you are saying, what is this? You understand?
Yes.
You have entered into it. Now, there's something called marriage on deceit.
Yes.
I think there's a clause somewhere.
Okay.
So, I am a pastor. I still preach some of those things. But at the same time, when you advise some of these people, you tell them the truth. I'm not going to say test the merchandise like
I said.
I'm not going to say it. So,
Pastor K.
please.
Pastor K, you are into marriage.
Yes.
You're a pastor.
Yeah.
You see things more than these younger ones. I'm sure there should be moments with the youths.
Yes, of course. I have them.
Are there moments with the youths?
Yes.
Let there be moments with the male youths and moments with the female youths.
Yeah.
You as the pastor, you are the daddy, right?
Yes.
Your wife is the mommy.
Yes.
She should tell the female youths the truth. Sometimes you guys should swap.
Yeah.
She should talk to the guys.
Yes,
you talk to the ladies. Please be telling them the truth.
Of course.
Of testing the merchandise?
No, that's not
Apart
what
from
she
testing the merchandise,
said.
Pastor said something. Neatness. Neatness.
Yes.
Moves you closer to your spouse. A dirty woman. When a man meets a dirty woman, he loses interest immediately.
Totally.
Immediately. There are so many things these our girls of nowadays do that when I see them, I shock. I get scared. They need to be told. Those are the little things that will bring their man close into their heart. Little things matter.
Fair enough.
And they don't know. Little things strikes intimacy.
That's true.
So please, let's try and let them know.
All right. Okay. It has been a beautiful time. Shout out to you, Mazobia. I really do love the fact that I'm going to agree with her of testing the merchandise. Okay. So I'm saying that with a low, on a short note, though, not in capital letters. Okay. But in capital letter, they said no sex before marriage. What do you want to say?
The merchandise gets tested.
Okay.
And the person did not, at the end, purchase it.
You get another machine. Okay, let's have a video. We have another video. Let's just drop this. It is just another one for you guys to just know what happens in the world of marriages. And today we're talking about intimacy. There's another video right there for you viewers to just take a note from.
You want to know the truth?
Pastor K, Madam Zobi, I already picked to what I wanted us to speak about. Is it just a bad thing getting married and you just passed on it to your friend? I thought that could actually sustain the marriage forever. Okay, Pastor K is disagreeing. Because of that, I'm not going to start with you. Madam Zobia, I mean, I'm married already. Can't my husband just be like my friend for the rest of my life? Is that not enough to sustain a marriage?
Only my husband to be my friend?
Yes, I mean, we're talking about intimacy here, and from this video that we got, the man says that you don't just want to be with your friend, that because you can actually have lots of friends outside. But I'm thinking, as a woman, can't my husband be my friend for the rest of my life? I'm carefree. I don't care if he's coming home or not. I don't care if he's hanging out, you know, if he's eating or not. So far, it's just fine. Let's just be friends. Don't you think that is enough to sustain a marriage?
No, it's not.
Okay?
It's not enough. My husband is my friend. I should care for him. Okay? Like me personally now, I'm a tomboy. I feel very comfortable in the midst of guys.
Okay.
Welcome
to the club. Okay.
Because every little thing they get jealous. I don't like. But men speak out their mind.
Yeah.
Now I'll go to my male friends and I say, I said this to my husband. Am I right or wrong? They advise me. They tell me better way to say it next time, so it not bring issues. Okay.
Okay.
Why I keep my male friends, whom my husband know about them, he knows them, he's also friends with them, but his own friendship with them will have limits.
Of course.
They are my friends. So they should respect my husband.
Boundaries.
My husband shouldn't be the only friend I should have.
Okay.
That's what brings, you are choking me.
You didn't get my question.
Okay.
I'm saying, can't your husband being your friend be enough reason of intimacy to sustain that marriage for as long as you both live? Because if you remove the part whereby I'm choking you, you know, I mean, we had that section of choking. So if it's just my friend, I'm carefree about everything. If it's with his friends, oh, it's okay. If he's home, oh, it's all fine. If he's not eating, it's good. Like, don't you think friendship is enough to just sustain my marriage for the
If he's with his friends, it's okay.
It's fine.
If he's not eating,
it's good.
So what is intimate?
Friendship, intimacy, like plain friends.
No, now.
Okay, Madam.
No. It's a no.
It's a no for you. Okay, Pastor K, you feel like you have a lot to say.
He said something in that video, and I think that was what you were trying to bring out. Now, just being your friend.
Yes.
Now, he said, I have a lot of friends.
Yes, right.
That I don't want to lay with.
He did say that.
Do you understand?
Yes, right.
That means I don't want to lay with, I don't want to have sex with. So there must be something beyond friendship in my wife that gets me attracted
exactly.
to her. That's what he's saying.
Exactly.
So just being your friend does not do it. So when you are it's just your friend and you're just
it's just like any other person.
He's just seeing you as any other woman.
It's just like any other person.
I have ladies that are my friends. I don't want to sleep with them. I don't want to kiss them.
So you now put your wife in that.
I want to kiss my wife. I want to touch my wife.
No.
I'm honestly going to speak for some couples here right now. Okay, we have women, we have men who have come to say for peace to reign, they overlook a lot of things.
But deep down in his heart,
overlook my husband keeping late night. I overlook my wife being a party person just because I want peace to reign. Now, I will want peace to reign in a home. Are we not saying this is a form of coping mechanism for a marriage to work? Pastor K.
Yeah, it's a form of coping mechanism. But when your marriage gets to that stage, your marriage is already
breaking.
Is like 50% gone.
Yes, because deep down you are hot.
Yes, you are hot, but you just, I don't want one.
Okay, let me, myself, I want to use my marriage as an example. My husband is a night crawler. And when he comes back by 2 a.m., he will wake you. The food is already in the dining room.
Okay.
But he will wake you. You must sit beside him while he eats. And you were already sleeping before he came back.
Okay.
Right? And now you're sitting beside him to eat. Definitely when you finish eating, he takes a shower, he'll sleep off. You will not find sleep again. Do you understand that scenario?
Okay.
And what I would do is, I don't like this night crawling. Unless he start carrying you to night crawl with him.
Okay.
So that you see, it's not as if he's misbehaving. Now let's go out together. And you come back with him by that 2 a.m. And you still eat together, you go to bed. You understand?
Okay.
Now, I am not trying for peace to reign. Let me not complain. I've complained. Maybe he's making me know that my night crawling is not...
I'm not being frivolous.
It's not as if I'm doing something bad. Come see what I'm doing. And I've not seen...
Come and experience.
I've not seen what he does as a night crawler. I have to voice out. I have to say what I don't want. But then for peace to reign, you now come back. Come and sit beside me. I'm not saying I'm never going to eat your food. Problem is coming up. There's problem. By saying let peace reign, that thing is paining you. You are pretending
Yeah.
that all is well when all is not
When
well.
all is not well.
You see, in this generation, I think, like you said, it's a coping mechanism and it's killing marriages. Because one day, resentment, one day you will just have to
Bust out. Or you walk out.
And you'll be like, what did I just do? It's not what you just did. You've been doing it.
You've been
I've
keeping
piling
it.
it up for you. You understand? So there's no need to cope with anything. Let them know what's up.
Pastor K,
Yeah.
what causes couples to fall out of intimacy in marriages?
You know, that woman said it. Disagreement.
Lack
Number
of
one.
trust.
Yes. Disagreement.
trust?
Yes, lack
Lack
of
of
trust.
trust.
Then when the sexual part is out of it.
You're lacking intimacy
Yes,
already.
sexually. Once you remove that one. Because that thing is a bond.
It is.
There's something it does. I don't know how God did it, but there's something it does to your marriage. Oh, you're alone. Thank you. There's something it does to your marriage. Why do you think when a man goes out and like that lady that said you can have it with anybody? Once he has it with one girl the first time, the bond is already created.
Yeah.
It's actually spiritual. The bond is created. He's losing it with you and he's keeping it
Getting
with
it
somebody
with
else. And that's it. So with that, you fall out of that intimacy. You don't want to call the man because when a woman needs her husband, she can't call. There are some women that, okay, let me tell you this. In marriage, go and check out. You'll see men that will tell you that their wives have never initiated sex before. 15 years marriage, 10 years marriage, the wives have never initiated sex before. And this man goes outside and he just sees the lady and the lady is all over him and this and that. And he's like, that's the truth.
You're right.
And the woman feels, as a woman, I shouldn't be the one. Who taught you that?
They play my fan.
Do you understand?
Yes, right.
So these things affect marriages. And you feel the man is not talking, he's not saying anything because he's getting it outside.
Okay, so right now, thank you so much, Pastor K. Thank you so much, Madam Zobia. Now, because of the warmth of our time, we are going home as soon as we can. Madam Zobia,
Yeah.
what is that thing that couples should do that keeps solidating intimacy in their marriages?
Like the first video we watched, there shouldn't be malice. Couples should be very open.
No malice.
No malice. That thing can kill.
Okay. Can destroy a
It
marriage.
can even kill a person.
Kill a person.
It can kill a person.
Okay.
There shouldn't be malice. If you are offended, voice it out.
As a couple.
Pastor said something that there is a couple that don't sleep on their quarrel.
Okay.
I have a friend that says no matter how much we quarrel, we must sort it out before we go to bed.
Okay.
And there's a saying my dad used to tell my mom in those days. He says, it doesn't matter how many times we quarrel. What matters most is how fast we make up.
Okay.
Then as a kid, I picked that statement. I've been holding it. Then I used to wonder what was the quarrel, what were they quarreling about? It doesn't matter. We'll quarrel. Oh.
It's normal.
Teeth and tongue, they fight.
Normally.
They've not chased each other out of the mouth.
Okay.
So couples should learn to solve their differences before nightfall.
Okay.
They should talk it out and forgive and forget.
No malice.
Let there be spirit of forgiveness in them.
Okay.
They should be very open with each other.
Okay.
They should stop lying to each other.
No lies.
No lies.
No malice. No lies. Okay.
And they should be very, very open.
Okay. No malice, no lies, and openness. Pastor K, what about you? Do you want to add to that?
Let me add. Not even frequent. Always have sex.
Okay.
Let
Pastor
me
K,
add
say
what
so.
you said, please.
Always have sex.
Always. I'm just adding that to it.
Like how many times?
As
much as you can.
As much as you want, as much as you can.
Okay, that was
God.
no malice, no lies, openness, and of course,
Constant
sex.
sex.
Constant, that's the word.
That's the word. Constant sex does it, okay?
Interesting.
And it's been a beautiful time on Inside Marriage tonight. Thank you so much, Madam Zobia, for coming around this evening.
Thank you.
Feels so good to have you. You're all looking all packed up and
So
it's so beautiful seeing you. Pastor K, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming.
too, thank
It's always
you.
a delight having you here. And of course, that is it about that on Inside Marriage for today. Hey, you couple out there and you're home and you're suffering and smiling, you're having to endure a whole lot of things. We are here telling you that you should not have a coping mechanism for your marriage. You should be all in or not in. So whatever it is that is in there, we should be able to say it all out. Openness should be one of them. You should trust each other completely, no lies, openness, and of course, constant sex. We spoke about intimacy in marriages today, and we hope with this few point of hours this evening, we are able to convince you that intimacy is very, very important in a marriage. My name is Ajibike Anjorin Ojo, aka the Screen Diva. Yes, do it to follow me up on Instagram and TikTok at simply_Ajibs2, and I'm gonna be right there with you. Stream up on us on all our social media platforms as well. Western Spring Television, of course, we're there on the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X. Yes, Western Spring Television. Special shout out to all the transmission team, from the director to the producer to the camera guy to the sound guy. I want to say a very big thank you. Okay, I'm going to see you same time next week. And up until then, marriage is an option in as much as it is not life-threatening. Have a beautiful evening. Bye-bye.
You are the love of my life, the apple of my eye. I'm so glad at the day I said yes, I do. You've given me so much love, although it's just a journey. I'm a ride or die with you.